Hi everyone, my name is Soumya Amin and I'm going to be arguing against industry consolidation because of its diminishing effect on innovation. Industry consolidation is similar to a business merger. A merger is when one company overtakes another and becomes a new business. A consolidation is different because when two companies consolidate, they come together on equal terms in order to form one new company. Industry consolidation has many negative effects, such as job layoffs, losing touch with company culture, and diminishing innovation. One of the major reasons I do not support industry consolidation is because of the effect it has on many people's jobs. When companies consolidate, they do come together on equal terms. However, that does not ensure that everyone's jobs will remain safe. When these companies come together, they begin to realize that many positions are repetitive, and in order to save costs, many jobs are cut and people are let go from the company. When people are worried about losing their jobs and are trying to focus on the integration of two companies, employees lose focus on what's really important, doing their job. With the stress that consolidation brings on employees, the company could suffer and projects that were once a priority could lose the attention they need, and innovation from the company and its employees will come to a quick halt. Another reason that industry consolidation could have a negative effect on a company is because company culture could be lost or forgotten when the two companies consolidate. When a consolidation occurs, the new business is often trying to find its way and establish a new company culture. Although change can be good at times, a consolidation could shift focus away from improving the operations that the company already has, again bringing innovation to a halt. According to Harold Sirkin, a corporate businessman who contributes to Forbes, wrote, "If innovation is 10% of 100 people's responsibility, you can guarantee that little innovation will take place. But if it is 100% of 10 people's jobs, things will start to happen." This means that companies should be more focused on staying competitive in their market through innovation rather than acquisition. Lastly, industry consolidation diminishes creativity, especially in technology markets and social media. The decrease in competition reduces innovation to stay ahead by coming up with the next big idea. However, technology is constantly evolving and is always focused on the next big thing. If tech companies revert to consolidation rather than innovation, they are simply overtaking a new wave of users. They are not changing or finding ways to improve their current interfaces, and they are at a standstill with their company. Competition keeps the market hot and motivates employees to come up with the next big idea. If industry consolidation keeps growing, there will be close to no competition, therefore diminishing the motivation to stay competitive. To conclude, industry consolidation is negatively impacting people's jobs, company cultures, and diminishing innovation, which is why the affirmative team believes that companies should not consolidate.
My name is Donovan Zazula, and I will be arguing for industry consolidation and how it improves innovation. To start off, I think the number one reason why industry consolidation improves innovation is that it taps new sources of knowledge and new sources of resources and raw materials that two companies can provide, not by themselves, but when they consolidate, they can provide being one. They pool knowledge together, different minds looking at different things, new eyes looking at new business segments, and they identify new resources, they share information, they form new data pools, and that in turn can drive new products, new ideas, and it's just a new set of ideas and a new set of eyes that are looking at the corporation as a whole. The second reason why industry consolidation improves innovation is that it improves profitability by decreasing competition. You're making your customers go towards one industry and one business instead of trying to decide which business to go to if they are two separate ones. But if they consolidate into one, it reduces competition that increases profitability. Now, increasing profitability, like via a horizontal integration, that profitability can be used to put more resources and more funds and more knowledge into research and development and into producing different and better products that they couldn't produce on their own. The last reason why industry consolidation improves innovation is it improves the workforce through consolidation. Like Samia said, when two industries merge together horizontally, vertically, or another company acquires another one, there are often jobs and competition within that company for a certain job, and redundant employees maybe a guy that's not producing it as well as another guy, they're kind of let go. And that is in turn, like, I kind of make an example of a dream team of sports. Better employees come together and they form a new company where those competition and those employee positions are going to be filled by the most qualified and the most, the employee that knows the most and produces the most and can give to the business the best. This in turn drives productivity, and the hiring of more qualified employees can drive innovation.
My name is Elizabeth Kaiser, and I am debating against industry consolidation. As Samia already stated, industry consolidation diminishes creativity. An article from Time magazine titled "Mega Mergers Are Killing Innovation" states that mergers are the loss or the spirit of innovation that drives human achievement. What the writers mean by that is that most life-changing innovations happen out of pure human curiosity without the dollar amount of profits being a major factor in that. Already, innovations in technology have made so many changes to the world that no one could have predicted even just a few years ago. Without that one creative mind, then there's no inventions that can happen with two companies merging together. With that, that inventive spirit that comes with creating and designing new technologies is something that happens far before consolidation. Many articles explain that consolidation halts or slows down the process of innovation because research is too narrow or too targeted because the companies only work for their or in their best interest. Just because there are more funds from the two companies now to be spent on new inventions, it doesn't mean that it will be better or more creative. As Donovan just mentioned, many employees are let go during consolidation. In the grand scheme of things, mergers are good for top managers or wealthy investors, but they're not good from a human resources standpoint when dealing with all the associates and employees that work for them. Many changes in departments and role shifting happen throughout the merging organizations, and that can be very chaotic for businesses. Most firms have different systems and operations. Also, layoffs are inevitable in any merger, and that should not be celebrated. Also, bringing two workplace cultures together is often difficult with two different business models coming together. And then with all of that, workload and stress greatly increases during industry consolidation. So in conclusion, companies should not consolidate because of the effect it has on its workforce and it diminishes creativity.
My name is Kelsey Woodhall, and I'm going to be debating for industry consolidation. So I understand that it's believed that industry consolidation diminishes jobs. However, it does diminish the jobs, but in a sense, it eliminates redundant employees. It creates new opportunities for the existing employees, and then money is saved to be then reinvested in the current employees. I understand that it's also been said by Somia that consolidation diminishes creativity. However, the higher wages spur creativity. Employees who feel that they can be replaced work harder, and then that makes them think more creatively. Mergers diminish company culture, shifts focus away from what they already have. That is not true. It's not true because small companies benefit from the mergers. New mergers have more money and then can be more generous towards their current employees. Qualified employees are guaranteed employment, which leads to lower employment rates. And then consolidated employees also become more profitable because they have less competition. Thank you for watching our presentation.